Hi there, this is Paige with Stamp Girl here on YouTube, and welcome to my channel. So this video is a little bit different than what you usually see from me. I am giving you my craft room tour, the before. So a little background, we're going to have the flooring replaced in the family room downstairs. The entire family room is my craft room. So I moved everything, most everything out of the craft room, pulled the carpet back, and have been waiting for the contractors for about a month to come back and put in the flooring. Waiting impatiently, I should say. So anyway, I've had quite a few people either email me or text me or send messages to me that they're wondering where I am. Well, I am at home, waiting impatiently for a new floor to be put into my craft room. But let's take a little tour of what it looks like now. So excuse the shaking. I'm at the bottom of the stairs walking towards my craft room. These are some built-in shelves that just have a bunch of junk piled on them. Over on this side are some more built-in shelves. I'm going to walk forward a little bit. I put a lot of stuff on the built-in counters and cupboards or shelves back here to get it out of the way. And you can see that I don't have access to it because all of the storage furniture that I used for my supplies have also been shoved to this one end of the room. Again, I hope I'm not making anyone dizzy or uncomfortable. So, yeah. Everything is piled up over here. Well, not everything. You'll soon see that. Excuse me while I attempt to step over some rolled up carpeting to give you a closer look. So from the window all the way across to the far wall, I have a built-in counter and shelves above it. And originally my long craft table was right in front of these shelves right here. We are going to eventually be moving, and so one thing we had to do was replace the flooring. But another thing, when I go back to put my craft room back together, I have to put it back in a way that I'm not going to be able to rely on these shelves and counter space in any new place that we move into. Okay, so now I'm turning you around to the other side of the family room. And excuse me while I step over some rolled up carpet. My craft room extended all along this family room. So this wall right here was shelving units. This wall was shelving units. This wall was shelving units. Under the window I had two dressers and a long board where I did my main paper cutting with my Genesis paper cutter. It's really big and heavy. And then this was more storage units. And by storage units, I mean a hodgepodge of things I've found on the side of the road, things that we've had, things that were given to me. And then this is where my table was, but in front of my table I also had towers of plastic drawers, and then a shelf on top of those, and then more drawers, and a shelf on top of those, and then more things piled up. So I really went vertical and horizontal in this space. Here you can see where I put some of my craft supplies. I just ran out of room and got tired of moving things and just dumped them on that brick fireplace. Okay, so where are the rest of my craft supplies? Because that's not it. Well, this is a closet under the stairs. I have a couple of shelves I'm storing in there. This is some old carpet that was placed over newer carpet so that when the contractors come in and out of the house, they're not getting the lighter carpet all dirty. But it's been a good month since they've been here. Okay, this is one of the extra bedrooms downstairs. And here I have moved in a bunch of my craft supplies. These two shelves right here, these dark shelves, were actually in the hallway in my craft room. Those are some of the white drawer towers I was talking about that were in front of my craft desk. Over there on the floor are all the red bins that went in some cubes that are still in the other room. The bed is covered with craft supplies. I hope I'm not moving too fast. My arm's getting tired holding this. When I do my filming at my table, my camera is on a small tripod. And the tripod is duct taped to a piece of board. And it fits in a little cubby. So I've got the whole contraption in my hands, but this board is heavy. So here's our old laundry room. And sorry, the lighting's not very good, but here's a counter that I stacked a bunch of craft supplies on. Here's going down to the floor where there's piles. Here's some more tucked back there in front of our old washer and dryer. And around the corner from the furnace, I have this cart, and there's one around the corner back out of sight that you can't see. But the main portion, well, I don't know if it's the main portion, but a good sized portion of my craft supplies are in this bedroom. Now, we just had this bedroom carpeted and painted, and originally I thought, oh, I'll make this into my craft room while the flooring is being put in. And so I had set up my craft desk in order to craft, and then I looked at the light colored carpet and thought, nope, I'm not crafting in here because I'm messy and I'll spill. Sorry if I'm going too fast, and I'll just ruin the carpet. So then I just started piling things in any old way. Again, not anticipating that it would be weeks and weeks before I could reach my craft table again. So I got tired of waiting, and I cleared off a path so I can get to my craft table. So sorry for any shaking or going too fast. So here is my craft table. It is an old table from a church basement, so it's about 8 feet long. And what I have on there that stores my craft supplies right at hand is a little hutch of some sort. I don't know if it was a hutch for an office desk or a computer desk, or if it was one of those headboards for a bedroom set, because originally right in front of you there was a cupboard door there and I took it off, and then there was a cupboard door at the other end that I took off. But anyway, I set this on my table and I have all of my most used supplies and some that aren't right in front of me. Now originally in this space right here where that white drawer is, I had my little towers of Copic markers, which are now on the floor. And the reason for the change was I was watching lots of craft room organization tours, and a lot of advice was, you know, to have at hand the things you use most. Well, I use my Copics, but not more than I use some other things. So I decided I'm going to be rearranging my craft room anyway when let me see if I can sit down without disturbing you too much. I'm going to be rearranging my craft room anyway, so I might as well practice with this arrangement, and I do like it. And so when I put my table back, it's not going to go in front of those built-in shelves and counter. It's going to go at the empty end of the craft room, and then I'm going to use two other tables on each side to form a U. And on one of those tables I'm going to put all of my Copics and Stampin' Up! Blends and other coloring things. And then the other part of the U is going to be set up as a craft table for my granddaughter when she comes to visit. Now it will get piled of things when she's not here, but that is my plan. So anyway, this big huge mess and that empty floor is the reason why you haven't been seeing me on YouTube. I did work ahead like I like to, so I was able to get a lot of March collabs done and filmed, but I didn't get as far ahead as April. So the month of April has pretty much been bust as far as me participating in collabs, but May is coming up and I don't want to miss another month, so that's why I cleared a path. This is the floor that needs to be replaced, and it's going to go all the way down the hallway to the laundry room and then all the way to that far wall. And it's going to be, sorry, so sorry, it's going to be laminate flooring. I've got a sample piece of it right here. So yeah, lighter than the walls, but still dark down here. This house was built in the late 70s, so dark paneling and whatever. So anyway, this is why you haven't been seeing me, but now that I've cleared a path, hopefully I can get a few collabs done. I can't reach everything I need, so I won't be doing Lovely Ladies and House Mouse, but I did get something made for 10 on the 10th. I'm working on Joy of Blue, and I hope to get something done for embellishments on the 11th. And then we'll go from there to see what I can reach or dig out from all of these piles. I'd like to thank you for joining me, and now hopefully I'm off to create.